The woman deliberately lifted her shirt, teasing the man across the way. The man thought he had gotten lucky. He quickly sent his wife out to buy groceries, while he went to the woods to find the woman. However, the scene before him left him stunned. The woman was lying on the ground, completely naked, seemingly drugged. For a moment, a sinister thought crossed Jimmy's mind. Suddenly, a strange man burst out of nowhere and stabbed Jimmy with a pair of scissors. The man's entire head was wrapped in bandages, clearly indicating severe injuries. Terrified by the man's appearance, Jimmy could only drag his wounded body and rush deeper into the woods. After a few steps, he discovered a villa eerily empty. To escape the bandaged man's pursuit, he had no choice but to break through a window. As soon as he entered, he found a roll of bandages in the hall, placed so conspicuously as if it were prepared just for him. Jimmy also discovered a walkie-talkie on the table. The man on the other end claimed to be a scientist who could help Jimmy evade the bandaged man. It was strange, Jimmy hadn't even mentioned the bandaged man yet. The scientist somehow knew about him. Jimmy had no time to think further, because the bandaged man had already started chasing him by car. Following the scientist's instructions, Jimmy made his way to the backyard lab. The scientist suggested they could hide in the large pool in front of them. Initially, Jimmy worried the water might have side effects, but the instant he saw the bandaged man had reached the window, he promptly entered the pool, constantly reminding the scientist to hurry and join him. However, the scientist didn't respond at all, as if he hadn't heard anything. Soon, the pool filled with water and Jimmy nearly drowned. When he regained consciousness, it was already daytime, and the bandaged man had vanished. Even more bizarre, the scientist didn't remember him either, as if they had never met. After being tormented for a day, Jimmy just wanted to get home and call the police. Halfway there, he discovered a stranger in his house who looked exactly like him. It turned out the pool was a time machine that could transport a person back 8 hours. In other words, there were now 2 Jimmys in this timeline. Jimmy No. 1 at home and the injured Jimmy No. 2. The scientist was willing to help number 2 lure No. 1 here and send him into the pool. This way No. 2 could replace No. 1 and become the one and only Jimmy in this timeline.